Hi there, sign of Scorpio. This is Kim here with your reading today. I'm trying to be a little quiet, so I hope you can still hear me all right. I think you can, should be able to. Anyway, not the point, right? The point is that we're going to pull a next 3-day message for you in the form of a breakthrough spread. So what I have is Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck or alchemy deck, Zombie Tarot, the new tarot deck, Sci-Fi Tarot, and the 108 Oracle. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get these cards pulled, and I'll explain what each spot means for you. So yeah, I hope you're doing good. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, or give the video a like, help the channel out. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you just being here, showing up with your energy. So hopefully we have some good things to have a breakthrough about. All right, and isn't that life? It's a lot of breakthroughs. A lot of sometimes little ones. Those little ones usually lead to big ones, but we can all use this spread every now and then. That's why I decided to do it for all the signs this time. All right, spirit guides, angels, help guide this message for Scorpio. So the first card here is going to be your pattern, or what you need to have a breakthrough about, what it's regarding. This is your challenge. We have your breakthrough card, your strength at this time, your projected outcome, which, remember, we work with the energies. Even if they're showing up, we work with them. Your advice apparently is Jupiter. Apparently. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, I feel like this needs to be left over, because I feel like maybe this is the main theme of this breakthrough. That Raven's Head card is, you can see it, right? Yeah, it is a big card. I love her alchemy deck. That's actually my favorite one that she has, because she includes the cards that represent life purpose and your work here, and that card means it begins. So your life's work begins. It's not a small card to get. We'll do one for the breakthrough and one for the advice spot, and then we'll use 2 from the Sci-Fi Tarot for each spot, as well as 2 from the 108 Oracle. And then we'll get started. It takes a minute to get this all spread out, but it is worth it. It's a good spread. I like it. I like it for myself. So this might be about your life's work beginning, and maybe how to have a breakthrough regarding that. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Cups. Makes me feel like you're having people being guided into your life at this time for this great work or this purpose of yours. I didn't realize I needed this much room, but apparently I do. Okay, so one more deck and then we'll get started. Actually, we'll do 1 and then 2 for the breakthrough and 2 for the advice. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Nice. The Pioneer card is on the bottom, and the Pioneer. So look, when I see the cards on the bottom, I feel like these are things that maybe you don't see that are coming in for you. It definitely has to do with people coming together. It feels like it's tied to your life work and your purpose here. There is also a tie to some kind of unmarked trail that you don't see necessarily, that you are here to pioneer, that you are here to break through things that other people perceived as boundaries and make a new trail. And it does say on this card, got your 6. So another indication, the people that are needed for this are going to be drawn to you through with the help of spirit for you. So what do we need to have a breakthrough about? Oh, the energies are rising. The energies are rising. Yeah. You have to have a breakthrough because you can feel that there is this energy telling you, I have to do something. I need to do something. And definitely in life, there's times for rest. There's times for complete purging of energies and all of that. It feels like you've gone through some sort of major healing process. You have gone through a lot of transformation, and now you're feeling that stage that's telling you there's something that Scorpio is being guided to do with this new energy here, or this feeling of urgency. So it's like what to do with this energy. I think that's what. So what do we have? We have the 8 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Okay. So the 8 of Swords, what we need to have a breakthrough about is breaking through our own boundaries, our own anxieties. If it has to do with like you being in the King of Pentacles, okay, yeah, this is going to be a couple of different ways for different people out here. So the first way that I'm getting is a feeling of I have to make a certain amount of money to support myself and others underneath me. And I feel restricted. I feel like because of this responsibility, this is my need at this time, need to have a breakthrough regarding my finances, right? So for a lot of you all, that is it. And then for some of you all, this is a person that you have been connected with and some sort of commitment and feel tied to that person, but for some reason you're wanting to break free from that commitment. So I'm getting both of those things here. Well, you have a wish granted. You definitely it's about seeing that that everything's in perfect timing. It's about having a breakthrough, like where's my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So it clearly says manifesting wealth here. So I feel like there's going to be a tie here, though, to your purpose and this manifesting wealth, this beautiful rainbow energy. Yeah, okay, so let's just move on. Let's see. And I will clarify actually. I feel like I need to with a different deck. So the challenge is gold. So here we go again with like manifesting wealth. Wealth comes into our life in many different ways. Sometimes it is craving connection and soul group and soul tribe, and it's like looking for that type of wealth in our life. Sometimes it's literally we're needing to manifest a certain amount of money, finances. Whatever the gold is for you, it represents the challenge to find this. Okay. Page of Pentacles, good. And the 3 of Swords. Okay. And then the spilt milk. Okay. Oh, yeah. It says on the card, heartache beyond space and time, or time and space. Spilt milk says regret, accidents, things happen, leave it in the past. And the Page of Pentacles is usually talking here about a lesson or something that like in this sense, like feeling like I may have invested in something and it led to heartache here. The deal is healing this heart and getting past this heartache or something that's already in the past, something that cannot be necessarily changed, but in the span of a whole lifetime it's actually pretty insignificant. I mean, it could be very hurtful, but we are eternal beings, right? And this lifetime is probably just a speck anyway. Not saying that it's not important, but so the challenge, I think, is getting past that, a broken heart, a breakup, something that didn't work out, something that hurt. And it can be a financial loss that you had experienced too. It's something that you had just started to invest in. So, yeah, I'm going to clarify with this little deck. It has a combination of Lenormand and the Kipper deck combined. So I'm going to use it to give me some more information about the Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles here, please. About what we need to have a breakthrough about, Spirit. Please give me more on that. Unexpected money is coming, so not to worry. Okay. Well, that's a good message. Getting unexpected money. So for a lot of you all, it's about manifesting wealth. Tell me here about the challenge. It's been a long road. So there's, look, yeah, and the scythe. Whew. I feel like there was a lesson in, I almost don't want to look at it as a lesson, but like a thing that you had invested in, or a person, and it led to something not, it's been a long road of like trying something and then it not working out, or having your heart broken. It like, this has been a long road for you, having to get through this particular challenge in your life. That's why it's like the portal to your purpose. There could have been a person even that when they were like around, or when you invested in this, that it was more hazardous for you or something like that. That's what I see with the scythe. So what's your breakthrough? Oh, yay. Yay. Disillusion. So dissolution is like when everything kind of gets dissolved again, right? So when I see this card, I think of our problems and obstacles. I actually thinking, I'm getting Ganesh in my head, like being able to have your problems, things like that you thought were big or that hurt really, really bad at one time, those things being dissolved. So obstacles being dissolved, a way being made. It's a good card to get. It's going to be kind of emotional when that happens. Oh, yay. And let it dissolve, because you really are stepping into your life purpose. It has to do with your vision at this time for what you see for yourself. This is a big card. It's a big card to get because the vision has the seed here. Like she combines a lot of different cards in this one. So there's like the seed of what you're going to plant. The mountain card here in the background is about a person, and if you can see them, they're tiny, but they're at the top of this mountain here because they're being exalted. They're being raised to new heights. There's something here, and I'm really getting that your spirit guides and your angels, creator, wants you to feel free about, wants you to excel, and they're going to like lift you up. And it's because there's a tie to this vision that you have that's big. It helps, it assists others, and like because of your vision, others are going to be looking up to you too. So how did you get through what you got through in life? How did you dissolve how did all of those things that look like they were big obstacles or problems, maybe big hurt that you went through, how did you end up getting from there to your vision becoming real? Because that's what people are going to see. You're going to know the seed that you planted. You're going to know how you gain the wisdom on a personal level. But what everybody else is going to see is somebody that had a vision and that held it. And that is being lifted up, supported by the Most High, and it's very evident. So that's your breakthrough. And that is probably the most beautiful message I've gotten out of all of these breakthrough readings so far for a sign, because I love it when your path and your purpose get tied into these readings. So it's not been easy. 5 of Swords and Strength. Yeah. Okay, so you have the most powerful card in the deck when it comes to sheer power, strength, courage, right? The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is an energy of this is how they're saying that this is how you break through this energy. So there's been, and I'm even going to say, because I think because this is tied to a vision, and the Raven said that there's probably other energies that have tried to stop you or block you or cause things to be, cause you to even feel maybe conflicted about your vision, maybe not supportive energies. They cause drama, they cause conflict. It doesn't have to be a person, but it could be a specific energy that actually works through different people, trying to kind of stop or interfere or get in the way because you have a big purpose, because you're here with a big vision, and that vision was given to you, you know. So you have the strength to overcome these energies, and these they're more than just distractions, you know. And those things, though, it's like those things that were trying to block this are being they're being made to get out of the way because of this whole pushing you up onto the top. So that's your breakthrough, is your strength. Beautiful. And master, this would exactly be why you're up there at the top. This is why you're at the top of the mountain. This is why you're able to have a breakthrough. There's something here that you have mastered within yourself. It involves discipline. It involves working smart. It says you're in the flow and you have a very commanding presence. That's why. So, mastery level. And they say that even though things might look complicated with the yarn card, even though you've had a lot of things to unravel, and let me tell you, the Five of Swords would make life complicated. It would cause things to be like a tangled mess, or to feel that way. And so they're saying that you unraveling this will actually end up being easy and lead to future gains. And now you're the master because of everything that you've had to unravel, because of everything that you've had to go through. So it's given you a lot of strength. And that strength is needed now for your vision. Now your strength comes from the void. I kind of like that. I like that. Yeah. I'm picking up 0 point energy and the void. Everything is possible in this one speck, but yet nothing's happening at all. So it was a feeling of being in the nothingness, experiencing it, accepting it, loving it, and then all of those possibilities of what you wanted to create from that space. I kind of get the feeling with the void that you were put in a place where you had to drop all conventional views of belief systems, of how things, quote, work here. So like a dropping of, shedding of all predictive programming. It was a complete drop of everything. And in order to get into this nothingness, so that you could see just how expansive you could actually be. Because like without all of that other stuff trying to tell you which way to go, this is about like you decided to listen to that spark within you. Like you let yourself be the ultimate guide, because truly you have that higher self that is your guide here. And so I think that's how you found it. And so now it is your strength. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is your ability to keep going and be like being honest with yourself, being driven, taking success as it comes, knowing that sometimes it's slow building, but it's eventually going to be there. This is like, yeah, that's the feeling I get, is that this is you. And the Six of Pentacles. So you definitely had success here as part of your strength anyway. You also have success in working with other people. It says on the Six of Pentacles, it was an astounding act of charity and it would change history. So there's something here about how you could give back, but also like in exchange. I feel like it's your strength that you're able to work with others so well. Whether you're actually connected to people right now or not, there's something that you have already done in the past that lets us know that this is how you can find your success. This is how you can create. And it might be something that literally, the vision, it's created to change the whole world, right? And your strength is your beautiful heart. So you may have gone through some pretty big heart chakra openings and awakenings in the past here. Kind of look at the strength part as being your past. With the emerald, I have healing, fertility, eternity, free-flowing love, mature love, and a heart chakra. You have a good relationship with your vision of success. It might not match what traditional vision is for what is successful, what is not. But you're coming from a heart space, so what it is going to be beautiful, and it's going to be supported by the divine. So your outcome. Your outcome is the androgen. I love it. This card is about people coming together for the purpose of creating something completely brand new. And this thing has no name yet. We also have this spider coming down. Yes, the spider can be about networking. It can be about connections. But the spider has yet to actually make the web. So there's something that you're still, like I say, it doesn't have a name yet, but it is going to be weaved into existence. You have 2 rainbows on this card because whatever this is, they're talking about a creative endeavor of yours that is going to lead to a lot of future happiness. The sun. Here comes the sun. And so your outcome here also is the sun, and I love it. So the sun brings in a new happy experience. It brings in vitality, energy, healing energy too. I'm wondering if this has something to do with healing and creating like new ways of creating abundance, because it can bring in abundance too. And the new pathway that is going to be revealed to you here in the outcome, the Page of Wands, something that like your inner child would totally be in on, because it would be a pathway that is fun for you, playful. You could be passionate about it, but it's also tied to like, this is what's bringing in your abundance too. So with this corset card, I have a feeling either you have, I have a feeling it's shapeshifter, but we could say that in the past, possibly, there's been this corset energy of like having to do things a certain way, people pleasing, having to maintain a certain posture, making it kind of hard to breathe, and then you shapeshift, because it does say shapeshifting here. And I think that this corset is talking about you shapeshifting into this obviously very new experience. So I think that is your outcome, is that you are a shapeshifter. You are a shapeshifter, and the good kind. The good kind. And so yeah, Jupiter here as part of your advice from the angels regarding this is regarding your vision, regarding your life's work purpose, is you're going to be very lucky, fortunate, and abundant in it. You're going to be very supported with this Jupiter energy for sure. Oh my gosh, and we really have the shapeshifter, which is crazy because I literally just pulled that one word out from that corset because that's what came to me. Bam! I like it when spirit works with me so well. You're the shapeshifter. I mean, how much more confirmation do you need for that? I don't need any more confirmation. You're the shapeshifter, and you're going to be extremely abundant in this next phase. And with this vision, they're totally 100% supporting you. And I almost didn't mention this, and I probably should have. The Sun card can also have to do with like stepping into a leadership, a pioneering leadership position, really standing out, being on the front. And look, this King of Wands, it says the natural born leader, right? The natural born leader. King of Wands, yes, dissolves obstacles like they're nothing, because they build what they want to build, kind of inspire others on how to do that. And the Hierophant, wow, okay, so big card, big card. Both of these are big cards, but this Hierophant, this one's standing out to me as a spiritual leader. And you don't have to be somebody who is like describing, okay, this is Hermetics and this is Catholicism. Like you don't have to be like that type of spiritual leader to have this really divine connection and then show through what you do that you have this connection. It's going to be like very apparent that you have a very strong connection to, I'm getting divine order. And with this Hierophant, everything is in divine order in your life. It's all coming together the way it's supposed to. Your advice is step into this role of one who knows. You not only know the inside workings here, we'll say, of like the high priestess, but you also know how you have to do things in order to manifest here in this earth, on this 3D. And so that's your advice, is to step into this leadership role by just being the role model that you are. Yeah. Oh, and roll the dice. Roll with it. Step into this role and roll with it. Ooh, 72. There are 72, if you follow like the angels, the 144 angels, the 72 higher order angels, there's 72 fallen angels that they list in the Gaia, and that number is coming out here. Listen, guys, I think this is here, they're giving you advice they're saying reclaim your power here at this time. Roll the dice, see what happens next, but know that you have 72 angels backing you. You have all sides backing you. You have all kinds of support, and they want you to shapeshift into this new role, is what I'm thinking. Heck yeah, I like it. 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 Let's get an angel number for you now. Ooh. 55 and 15, all multiples of 5, big change. Master number 55 says substantial changes in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. And number 15, your love for others is powerful, and you are here to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious social nature brings you into contact with a variety of people, and all would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. So that's why you're in this position where you can call yourself the master, and now it's time to shape shift into that role, so you can utilize what you have been given and the strength that you have gained through things you've already experienced. So that's what I have. The most beautiful read I've really done in a very long time for any sign. So much love to you, Scorpio. Thank you for the beautiful energy today. Have a great day.